This episode is sponsored by More Than One Lesson. It's a podcast that reviews art and film from a Christian perspective. It's very fascinating. I highly recommend it. Check it out at morethanonelesson.com. So it's December already. I'm trying really hard not to be depressed that the year is almost over. You know what? Forget it. Merry Christmas, everyone!
It's Christmas, get your jingle on. Woohoo! Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle.
Now just wait one cotton-picking minute here. What do you think you're doing, son? I thought this was supposed to be a Christian review show.
It is.
Well, then what's with that hat?
It's a singing elf hat.
Oh, come on now, kid. You know better than that. Christmas is supposed to be about Jesus, not stupid old elves.
True, but I think people would get offended if I had a baby Jesus hat that sang Jingle Bells.
Yeah, well, I'm offended that you're giving any screen time to that secular nonsense.
Uncle Bob, why do I feel like you're baiting me into watching a movie?
'Cause I am. Here, you need to watch this.
Christmas with a capital C. You know, technically that's kind of silly to say because from a grammar perspective it's a proper noun, so it's always going to be capitalized.
Just review the movie.
Fine. So, Christmas with a capital C was made by PureFlix Entertainment and it gets its title from the song by Go Fish, which in turn was inspired by the stand-up comedy routine of Brad Stein. The movie's about Dan Reed, the mayor of a small town in Alaska, who faces the return of his old high school rival, Mitch Bright. Mitch has been gone for the past 20 years and in that time has become a very wealthy lawyer. After all that time, he's finally returned, claiming he missed the old town. Dan is immediately suspicious of Mitch's motives, not having forgotten how bitter their rivalry was. Mitch's agenda quickly becomes apparent as he starts causing trouble as Christmas draws near, claiming the town is in violation of separation of church and state by maintaining a nativity scene on city property. As an atheist, Mitch claims offense by the display, and as a lawyer actually sues the town. The conflict quickly escalates as Mitch even starts campaigning to replace Dan as mayor. Now, when I first heard about this movie, I was bracing myself for a black hat, mustache-twirling, flat villain against a white hat, ne'er-do-wrong hero in a war on Christmas. I was actually surprised to find that this was a balanced movie with well-rounded characters. Everyone's got strengths and flaws, they show genuine emotion, and Mitch's motives are actually pretty well-rounded. Honestly, it felt almost like a bait and switch, going in feeling like it was going to be a very one-sided movie, but it was refreshingly balanced. The only complaint I have about the movie are some of Brad Stein's parts. Like I mentioned, the movie was inspired by his stand-up comedy routines in a roundabout sort of way. Well, he actually has a supporting role in the film as Dan's brother. Obviously, he takes Dan's side in the struggle against Mitch, but he gets some scenes where it's basically him doing his routines.
You don't believe in it? Fine. But I have a flash for you. Christianity happens to be the religious heritage of my country, whether you like it or not.
Thinking we're Christians. Christians happen to have started the United States of America.
So if you're not a Christian, or you don't like it, and you don't want Christmas celebrated, God bless you. But let me tell you something. If you think you're going to stop me from saying it because it offends you, hey, I got a flash for you. Put a helmet on. It's my country, too.
And if they think that they're going to take this without a fight with the Reed brothers, they are wrong, and they better get prepared, and they better put a helmet on, because it's my country, too.
Yeah, you took that better than I thought you would.
For such a balanced movie, these bits actually felt out of place and actually kind of awkward. I mean, contrast his stuff with what I felt was the most profound and applicable line in the entire movie.
If we spent less time worrying about our rights and more time worrying about others' needs, then I think we might actually be doing Christmas.
That right there is a message that Christians in America desperately need to take to heart. We have become so entitled that we will spend more time and energy fighting for our rights rather than caring for other people. We honor God more by showing compassion to our enemies than fighting back. That is the true message of Christmas with a capital C, and for that reason, I highly recommend it. Link below this video where you can find your own copy. Definitely check it out. Thanks for making me review that, Uncle Bob. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sure, kid. Honestly, I haven't actually watched the movie. I was just going off the title and thought it might be more validating than convicting.
Well, if that's what you really want, go watch God's Not Dead. That's all the time we have this week. Until next time, I'm the storyteller. May God bless you, and may God bless independent Christian films. Merry Christmas.
How very like the storyteller to hide someone so dangerous and something so ridiculous. It's time for you to learn, storyteller, to take things most seriously. It's time for Jennicron to return.